Hello, EC here, and I know the video title looks a bit weird. Yeah, I went to a city called Reading in Berkshire, and if anyone tells me in the comments it's actually pronounced Berkshire, it is spelled with an E, therefore it is Berkshire. There we go. You guys need to learn your English. So, and I'm going to go over the haul I got. I spent £210 in Reading. This is just obviously on games and stuff. This is not including obviously the cost it got me to get to Reading and all the stuff, all the money like, you know, going to McDonald's and whatever. But we're going to go over what I bought, and obviously we're going to start with this lovely complete in box 2DS. This is a 2DS, obviously white and red edition. In my local CEX, it says here £60, but I actually only paid £50, which is nice. You know, in my local CEX, they want £105 for this console, and if I take it out of the box, obviously, see. Okay, still got the original cards for the system and stuff, the original charger, and they've got the 2DS down here. Let's get it all out. And it is, this console, it's nice because I haven't had a 2DS in a while. People remember back in the day I had a black one. Yeah, I gave it to another content creator that I was dating with at the time, and obviously she then split with me and broke my heart. This has the original stylus as well. Like, it's got a stylus and everything. So this is such a good quality thing, and I'm assuming it all works and everything because it was a complete box and whatever. It's a little bit scuffed here. It's got a little bit of a scuff mark here. But 100 for 50 quid, I'm not too, you know, it's not too shabby, is it? 50 quid for that. So we'll put that back in the box for now, and obviously I'm going to go over the rest of the stuff. Because some of the other stuff in this video, you know, you guys in the thumbnail, so you probably already kind of guessed what some of the other surprises were in this video that I got from Reading. In Berkshire, because you know it's pronounced Berkshire, not Berkshire. You know, and we're going to go over that in this. So let's just go over the next bit. If you hear any noise in the background, my Alexa is being annoying, so just ignore that noise. So then we have Pokemon Leaf Green. This is a DS case that's been converted. Obviously, this is actually a Game Boy Advance game. Now, I did check with the content creator Evenflow, who was with me. Evenflow is my cousin, so obviously he came with me. And he obviously, we did obviously all the stuff and Reading together, by going to all the different game shops and charity shops and the pawn brokers, all that sort of stuff. And he's confirmed that this is actually a legit cartridge. Obviously, there's actually a battery inside that has not been replaced. And also it has obviously the original code for when it was obviously printed. So that's quite good to see as well. We looked up the code online, it's all legit. So that is good to see. £75 for that. The guy wanted 65, I jumped the gun. I said 75 because obviously I wanted to make sure I got the game and it was secured, and I probably jumped the gun a little bit with that one. But hey, you know, it's Pokemon Leaf Green. It's another Pokemon game for my collection. I am trying to get all the Pokemon games, and now I think I have like 25 because I also got this Pokemon game, Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs, £35 in CX in Reading. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not to spend this amount of money on you know, this Pokemon game. I'm not sure. I've never played it, never heard of it. If you guys have played this game, let me know what you think about it in the comments, because obviously I've not checked this one out, but obviously, yeah. It's a Pokemon game, grab it £35. Why not? I was going to get Super Princess Peach as well, but that game, obviously, I went in CX, they had a copy, and it was an American copy, and they just said they couldn't sell it to me, so I was like, okay. Why they had an American copy, I have no idea. But, you know, it is what it is. Then we have Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. This is made by Rebellion Developments. This wasn't made by the original development team of the original Star Wars Battlefront games. But this is like the PSP exclusive, I believe, Star Wars Battlefront game. Yeah, this is great. £4, not too shabby. You know, got this from I think it was called like Game City or something like that in like one of Reading's shopping centres. So that was nice to actually see, because I've not been in that shop in like 5 years. I was actually surprised it was still open. Yeah, so I had to get that because Star Wars, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. If you can't tell by some of my content, I made quite a few videos about Star Wars games I had. But yeah, you know, this was, I just had to get it because it was Star Wars, and I remember playing that game as well. Then we got this one, and this one's a bit more weird for me because I've never really seen the show, and I'm not really big on the show because obviously they did a live action remake, they did a live action film. This is Avatar, the Legend of Aang. Like, I'm not huge into Avatar. It's never really been my cup of tea. Because when it came out, I was like really young, because I believe it came out in 2005, 2006. I would have been about 2 or 3 when it came out. So I don't obviously remember really growing up with Avatar. It was never really my thing. Legend of Korra was more sort of around my time when I was growing up and I could actually understand what I was watching and stuff. But yeah, you know, Avatar, Legend of Aang, PSP game, £5, not too shabby. Same shop as I got Star Wars Renegade Squadron in, by the way. Most of these games we've got games and systems, and most of these games we've got from different shops, obviously. The 2DS I got in the same shop as another game that I've got here. I'm going to go over that game in a second. But everything else besides that and this PS1 game and also the 2 PSP games were bought in separate shops, because obviously the two PSP games were bought from a shop called Game City, I believe, and then the 2DS and the other PS1 game was bought in a cash converters, which was quite good. And then the PS1 game is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure CEX doesn't actually take these games anymore. They don't take the PS1 Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone. I'm not sure why, but I've seen some TikToks claiming they don't take it anymore, so I thought, okay, whatever, I'll get this. And then it was $12.99, so let me know if I overpaid. Let me know if you think this was a bad deal or good deal. But it's Harry Potter. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I don't like TERFs. You know, let's be real. I'm not really a big fan of J.K. Rowling. But I saw this and I thought, okay, I will get this just because it's Harry Potter and it's PS1 game. I need to build my PS1 collection a bit more, to be honest. And also because I know it's a well-known thing, so it's probably good. It's based on a movie, so hopefully it's good. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments if you like this game, if it's good, or if it's, you know, more like the movie or the book. Let me know. I know the weird part is it's called Philosopher's Stone. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it wasn't called that in North America, because I don't think the Philosopher's Stone came out in North America under that title. I believe it came under another name. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And also the last game. This one's going to surprise a lot of people because I paid £10 for this game and CEX charges like 20 quid for it. So I got New Super Mario Bros. Because let's be honest, this isn't like one of the most well-known Mario games. This is one of the most iconic Mario games. And for a lot of people, obviously, they grew up playing this game. I didn't grow up with this game. With my DS, I had a lot of like third-party software that no one really remembers now because they're all kind of irrelevant. But yeah, I got New Super Mario Bros. It was £10. And genuinely, I thought, okay, that's a good deal. I'm going to get it. Obviously, it's complete in box. Obviously, it's got the manual, it's got the cartridge, some complete in box. The clips on the case still work great. It's genuinely like I had to have it. I had to have this game. It was just worth it to me. Paying £10 for a game worth 20 quid in CEX, and obviously also it's Mario. And Mario games are just fun. I enjoy playing some Mario games. You know, it's nice to actually have this. And this was in the same shop that my my cousin Even Flo, which obviously link in the description. Same shop that he got a PS2 for £85 with 14 games. So that was quite a good deal for him as well. I hope he makes a video about that. I don't think he will. But if he does, you know, I'll leave a link to him in the description. He's also a second channel, but obviously I'll leave a link to his main channel in the description. But yeah, that was my collection for £210 in the city of Reading. I know it's a little bit, you know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys think this was a good deal and I didn't get ripped off, let me know what you think in the comments, you know, because I think this was quite a nice set to get for £210. I know people will be judging me like, oh, you know, you paid this much for this game or this much for whatever game. But let me know what you guys think. You know, if you're new, make sure you subscribe and like. And if you want to see more videos, and actually want to see me do videos in those cities and locations, let me know what you think, because I can do it. Obviously, me and my cousin are planning on doing a big trip to, you know, Cardiff soon as well. So that'll be, you know, we might film that depending on how things work out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, follow. I've been EC, and I'm signing out. Peace.